Most people think they know Florida retirement, Miami beaches, Orlando suburbs, maybe Naples if they're feeling fancy. But while everyone's fighting over the same overpriced condos, there are 10 incredible retirement havens hiding in plain sight across the state. Places where your dollar stretches twice as far. The crowds disappeared years ago, and the quality of life rivals anywhere in America. I'm talking about towns where median home prices sit around $180,000. Property taxes stay under $200 annually, and you can walk to everything you need. These aren't tourist traps or retirement factory farms. They're authentic Florida communities that most people drive right past without a second glance. Mount Dora. Start in Lake County with Mount Dora, a Victorian-era gem that sits on the shores of Lake Dora, about 30 minutes northwest of Orlando. The downtown looks like something from a postcard: brick-lined streets, antique shops housed in century-old buildings, and a genuine small-town square where people actually gather for weekend farmers markets. According to the Mount Dora Chamber of Commerce, the median home price here runs about $285,000, which sounds steep until you realize you're getting a fully renovated historic home within walking distance of everything. Property taxes average $2,100 annually, and the city maintains its own municipal services, so your money stays local. The real draw is Lake Dora itself, 4,175 acres of spring-fed water perfect for boating, fishing, or just watching the sunset. From Grantham Point Park, the lake connects to a chain of 13 other lakes through a series of canals, giving you access to over 100 miles of navigable waterways. Local real estate agent Sarah Martinez told the Daily Commercial in September 2023, "We're seeing retirees from up north who sold their homes for $600,000 and can buy something twice as nice here for half the price." The downtown district hosts monthly antique fairs, art festivals, and a Christmas celebration that draws visitors from across Central Florida. But unlike tourist-heavy areas, these events feel organic. Locals actually participate instead of just working them. I'm Crystal River head west to the Nature Coast, and you'll find Crystal River, where the Homosassa and Crystal Rivers meet the Gulf of Mexico. This isn't your typical beach retirement spot. It's built around natural springs that maintain a constant 72-degree temperature year-round, creating a unique ecosystem that attracts manatees every winter. The housing market here tells an interesting story. Zillow data from October 2023 shows median home prices around $245,000, with waterfront properties starting around $350,000. Compare that to similar waterfront markets in Southwest Florida, where you're looking at $800,000 minimum. The trade-off is location. Crystal River sits about 90 minutes north of Tampa, far enough from major metros to keep prices reasonable. What makes this place special for retirees is the outdoor lifestyle without the crowds. Kings Bay offers some of the clearest water in Florida, perfect for kayaking, snorkeling, or just floating around the natural springs. The Three Sisters Springs area hosts hundreds of manatees during winter months, and you can literally swim alongside them with proper permits. The downtown area runs along the river, with seafood restaurants, dive shops, and charter boat services all within a few blocks. Housing ranges from riverfront condos to inland single-family homes on large lots. Property taxes stay reasonable at roughly $1,800 annually for a median-priced home, and the county provides solid services without the bureaucracy of larger cities. 8. Fernandina Beach Up on Amelia Island. Fernandina Beach offers something rare. In Florida, retirement destinations. Genuine historic character combined with pristine beaches. The downtown district features 50 blocks of Victorian-era buildings, many converted into restaurants, galleries, and shops that locals actually use instead of just tourists. Real estate here runs higher than our previous spots. Median home prices hit $425,000 according to recent MLS data. But you're getting Barrier Island living with deep water access and 13 miles of uncrowded beaches. The island sits just south of the Georgia border, close enough to Jacksonville for medical facilities and cultural amenities, but far enough away to avoid urban sprawl. The shrimp boat fleet still operates out of the downtown marina, bringing in fresh catch daily. Center Street, the main downtown corridor, slopes gently down to the Amelia River, lined with restaurants serving local seafood and shops selling everything from nautical antiques to handmade crafts. For retirees, the appeal lies in the walkability and authentic community feel. You can stroll from your downtown condo to dinner, then walk the beach at sunset, all without getting in a car. The island maintains strict building codes that preserve the historic character, while allowing modern amenities. Property taxes run about $3,200 annually for a median-priced home, higher than rural areas, but reasonable for waterfront living. The trade-off is access to quality health care through Baptist Medical Center Nassau and easy drives to Jacksonville's cultural attractions. 7. Sebring. In the heart of Central Florida's Lake District, Sebring offers retirement living centered around Lake Jackson, a 3,000-acre natural lake surrounded by rolling hills, unusual for Florida's typically flat terrain. The town gained fame for the Sebring International Raceway, but retirees discover it for the affordable lakefront living and small-town atmosphere. Housing costs here represent some of the best values in the state. Recent data from the Highlands County Property Appraiser shows median home prices around $165,000, with lakefront properties starting around $275,000. Property taxes average just $1,400 annually, and the cost of living runs roughly 15% below the Florida average. The downtown area underwent significant revitalization over the past decade, with new restaurants, art galleries, and shops opening in restored historic buildings. The Sebring Downtown Development Authority reports over $12 million in private investment since 2020, transforming formerly vacant storefronts into thriving businesses. Lake Jackson provides the recreational centerpiece. Excellent bass fishing, boating, and swimming in clear spring-fed water. The lake connects to several smaller lakes through canals, creating an extensive waterway system perfect for exploring by kayak or small boat. Highlands Hammock State Park, just south of town, offers hiking trails through old-growth forest and wildlife viewing opportunities. The community maintains an active arts scene through the Sebring Performing Arts Center and monthly art walks downtown. The annual Sebring Soda Festival and vintage car shows draw visitors, but the town never feels overrun with tourists. Apalachicola Down in the Forgotten Coast region, Apalachicola sits at the mouth of the Apalachicola River, where it meets the Gulf of Mexico. This historic fishing village built its reputation on oysters and seafood, and despite challenges to the oyster industry in recent years, the town maintains its authentic maritime character. The housing market here offers unique opportunities for retirees seeking waterfront living without resort prices. Franklin County property records show median home prices around $195,000, with historic downtown properties and waterfront homes available in the $250,000 to $400,000 range. Property taxes stay low at approximately $1,200 annually for a median-priced home. The Downtown Historic District features over 900 buildings on the National Register of Historic Places, creating a cohesive architectural landscape of 19th century commercial and residential structures. Many have been converted into restaurants, galleries, and bed and breakfasts, but locals still use the area for daily shopping and services. Apalachicola Bay provides excellent fishing, boating, and wildlife viewing. The area serves as a critical stop on the Great Florida Birding Trail, with over 300 species documented in the region. St. George Island, accessible by bridge, offers 28 miles of undeveloped beaches and state park camping. The trade-off for affordable waterfront living is remoteness. Apalachicola sits about 2 hours from Tallahassee and 3 hours from Panama City. But for retirees seeking a slower pace and authentic coastal community, the isolation becomes part of the appeal. 5. Dunalonan, Marion County. Where the Rainbow and Withlacoochee rivers meet, Dunalone offers retirement living centered around crystal-clear spring water and old Florida charm. The town's historic district features buildings from the early 1900s phosphate mining boom, now housing antique shops, restaurants, and art galleries. Real estate values here represent exceptional opportunities for retirees. Marion County property data shows median home prices around $155,000, with riverfront properties starting around $225,000. Annual property taxes average $1,350 for a median-priced home, and the overall cost of living runs about 12% below the state average. The Rainbow River, fed by natural springs, maintains constant clarity and temperature perfect for swimming, snorkeling, and kayaking. Rainbow Springs State Park, just outside town, offers hiking trails, picnic areas, and access to the spring head where 400 million gallons of water emerge daily at a constant 72 degrees. Downtown Dunallen stretches along Pennsylvania Avenue, with locally owned restaurants, shops, and services within easy walking distance. The historic village shops occupy restored buildings from the phosphate era, creating an authentic small-town shopping district. The community maintains an active calendar of events, including monthly antique fairs, art festivals, and the annual Boomtown Days celebration. But unlike tourist-dependent areas, these events serve the local community first, creating genuine social opportunities for residents. For outdoor enthusiasts, the area offers extensive hiking and biking trails, world-class fishing, and easy access to the Withlacoochee State Forest. The location provides small-town living while staying within an hour of Ocala's medical facilities and shopping. 4. Cedar Key Out. On Florida's Nature Coast, Cedar Key sits on a cluster of islands connected by bridges and causeways, creating a unique retirement destination that feels more like coastal Maine than typical Florida. This historic fishing village maintains its working waterfront character while offering amenities that attract discerning retirees. The housing market here operates differently than mainland Florida. Levy County records show median home prices around $285,000, but many properties are elevated coastal homes designed for the marine environment. Waterfront homes start around $400,000, still reasonable compared to similar markets elsewhere in the state. Property taxes average $2,100 annually. The downtown area occupies just a few blocks on the main island, with restaurants, shops, and galleries housed in buildings that date back to the late 1800s. The Cedar Key Museum State Park preserves the town's history as a major shipping port for lumber and seafood. Cedar Key's appeal for retirees lies in its authentic maritime atmosphere and outdoor recreation opportunities. The surrounding waters offer excellent fishing for redfish, trout, and scallops during season. The Cedar Keys National Wildlife Refuge protects critical bird habitat on nearby islands, accessible by kayak or small boat. The community hosts several annual festivals, including the famous Cedar Key Seafood Festival each October, but tourism remains seasonal and manageable. Year-round residents enjoy a close-knit community where everyone knows their neighbors, and local businesses provide personal service. The trade-off is limited services. Serious medical care requires a drive to Gainesville, about an hour inland. But for healthy retirees seeking a unique coastal lifestyle, Cedar Key offers something increasingly rare in Florida. 3. Micanopy, Alachua County, just south of Gainesville, Micanopy claims the title of Florida's oldest inland town, and walking through the historic district feels like stepping back in time. Massive live oaks draped with Spanish moss shade antique shops, cafes, and art galleries housed in buildings that predate the Civil War. The real estate market here caters to retirees seeking historic charm and small-town atmosphere. Alachua County property records show median home prices around $245,000, with historic homes in the downtown area ranging from $200,000 to $500,000 depending on size and condition. Property taxes average $2,000 to $1,200 annually. Chilaka Boulevard, the TEE Main Street, stretches for just 6 blocks, but contains one of Florida's most concentrated collections of antique shops and art galleries. The buildings themselves tell the story. The Micanopy Historical Society Museum occupies a structure built in 1890, while Mosswood Farm Store operates from a restored 1920s general store. Payne's Prairie Preserve State Park borders the town, offering hiking trails, wildlife viewing, and glimpses of wild horses and bison that roam the 21,000-acre preserve. The park's observation tower provides panoramic views across the prairie, especially beautiful during sunrise and sunset. For retirees, Micanopy offers small-town living with easy access to Gainesville's medical facilities, University of Florida, cultural events, and shopping. The town maintains its historic character through strict preservation ordinances while allowing modern amenities in residential areas. The community stays active through monthly events like the Micanopy Fall Harvest, festival and regular art walks. But the real appeal lies in the daily rhythm of small-town life. Morning coffee at a local cafe, afternoon browsing through antique shops, evening walks under ancient oak trees. 2. Steinhatchee Down on the Big Bend coast, where the Steinhatchee River meets the Gulf of Mexico. This fishing village offers retirement living focused on outdoor recreation and authentic old Florida atmosphere. The town sits in Taylor County, far from major population centers, preserving a way of life that's disappeared elsewhere in the state. Real estate values here represent some of Florida's best-kept secrets. Taylor County property data shows median home prices around $175,000, with riverfront properties starting around $275,000. Property taxes average just $1,100 annually, and the overall cost of living runs significantly below state averages. The Steinhatchee River provides the town's focal point. Crystal clear water, perfect for fishing, boating, and swimming. The river mouth offers access to the Gulf's shallow grass flats, renowned for redfish, trout, and scallop harvesting during season. Local guides report some of the most consistent fishing on Florida's coast. Downtown Steinhatchee consists of a few blocks along the river, with seafood restaurants, bait shops, and boat launches serving both locals and visiting anglers. The Steinhatchee River Inn and several fish camps provide accommodations, but the town never feels crowded even during peak fishing seasons. For retirees, the appeal lies in the outdoor lifestyle and genuine community atmosphere. Neighbors help. Neighbors, local businesses provide personal service, and the pace of life follows natural rhythms rather than urban schedules. The annual Fiddler Crab Festival and monthly fish fries create social opportunities for residents. The trade-off is remoteness. Serious shopping requires a drive to Gainesville or Tallahassee, both about 90 minutes away. But for retirees seeking an authentic coastal lifestyle away from crowds and development, Steinhatchee offers something increasingly rare. Quality food feast. 1. Toy. Monticello, our top-secret retirement spot, sits in Jefferson County, about 25 miles east of Tallahassee. Monticello combines small-town charm with proximity to state capital amenities, creating an ideal retirement environment that most people never consider. The real estate market here offers exceptional value for retirees. Jefferson County property records show median home prices around $145,000, with historic homes in the downtown area available from $175,000 to $350,000. Property taxes average just $1,250 annually, among the lowest in the state. The downtown historic district centers around the Jefferson County Courthouse, a stunning example of 1909 classical revival architecture surrounded by locally owned shops, restaurants, and professional services. The Opera House, built in 1890, still hosts live performances and community events. Monticello's location provides the perfect balance for retirees. Small-town living with easy access to Tallahassee's medical facilities, cultural attractions, and shopping. The drive takes just 30 minutes, close enough for convenience, but far enough to avoid urban sprawl and traffic. The surrounding countryside features rolling hills, canopy roads lined with ancient oaks, and working farms that maintain North Florida's agricultural heritage. Waukena Hills offers hiking trails and scenic drives through some of the state's most beautiful landscape. The community maintains an active social calendar through the Monticello Opera House, monthly downtown events, and seasonal festivals. The Jefferson Arts Gallery showcases local artists, while the Palmer Place restaurant serves farm-to-table cuisine in a restored Victorian home. For retirees seeking authentic small-town living with modern conveniences nearby, Monticello represents Florida's best-kept secret. The combination of affordable housing, low taxes, historic charm, and proximity to amenities creates an ideal retirement environment that remains largely undiscovered. These 10 communities prove that Florida retirement doesn't have to mean crowded beaches, overpriced condos, or cookie-cutter developments. From Monticello's historic charm to Steinhatchee's fishing village atmosphere, each offers something unique for retirees willing to look beyond the obvious choices. The common thread connecting all these places is authenticity. Real communities where neighbors know each other, local businesses provide personal service, and the pace of life allows you to actually enjoy retirement instead of just surviving it. Which of these hidden gems caught your attention? Have you discovered any secret retirement spots in Florida that deserve recognition? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if this video opened your eyes to Florida's hidden possibilities, hit that subscribe button for more retirement insights you won't find anywhere else.